I'm Rena Nina, and Hurricane Nate is pounding at the door of American shores. It's expected to make landfall tonight between New Orleans and Mobile, Alabama as a Category 2, with gusts topping 100 miles an hour. Perhaps the biggest threat, an overwhelming surge of seawater. Nate follows a trio of more powerful hurricanes, Harvey, Irma, and Maria. But forecasters warn, do not underestimate Nate. It killed at least 30 people across Central America, mostly in Nicaragua and Costa Rica. That's before it picked up speed and strength. Michelle Miller is in New Orleans.
Rain from Nate pelted the Gulf Coast Saturday, but it's the threat of deadly storm surge that causes the most concern. Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards.
We don't want people driving at night. It's especially difficult at night because it's almost impossible to gauge the depth of the water and the current.
The National Weather Service said from the mouth of the Mississippi River to the Alabama coast could see 7 to 11 feet of storm surge and a half foot of rain.
That's different from Katrina because that was an early morning storm.
Is it worse?
Yes, nighttime storms always kill more people.
Rupert Lacey is the Emergency Management Director for Harrison County, Mississippi.
When the strength of a hurricane increases at the very end before it hits landfall, how dangerous is that for you to be effective at what you do?
It can kill people. We understand it. The message is don't take it lightly. You can be a fatality.
New Orleans could see storm surges of up to 9 feet and potential 100-mile-an-hour winds. Those could knock out power, impacting the city's pumping system.
That's why we call it a risk reduction system. We cannot guarantee to people that there's not going to be any loss of power for any period of time.
On Friday, New Orleans Mayor Mitch Landrieu said 109 of the city's 120 water pumps are working. He's confident they'll do the job, but
if Entergy's entire system goes down, that is a catastrophic failure of epic proportions.
State officials have called for a mandatory evacuation for anyone living in unprotected flood zones in low-lying areas. Those officials say they've done everything that they can, and they're simply hunkering down to brace for the storm. Rena?
Michelle Miller, thank you, Michelle.